Step 2 is all about self-love. So with self-love, so the first step is knowing where we're at and kind of releasing some of this stuff that's been holding us back. And then the next step is self-acceptance and self-love. And so the next thing I want you guys to do, and again, ideally, I think we spend a little bit of time on each one of these over the course of a week. So there's 5 different steps. There's 5 different weekdays, however you want to break it down. But the point is not to rush through this material, right? So I'm sure you all could sit down and do all 5 exercises over the course of a day, or even, in one sitting. And that's okay. Everybody does things at their own pace, their own style. You do what's right and best for you. But my personal suggestion, just having worked with this material on my own and with other clients, is to kind of break it down and spend a day per assignment. They are, they're deep, but they're also kind of short. And that's intentional so that it doesn't take up too much of your day with the sitting and the writing and the journaling and feeling like it's too much work to sit here and do. But ideally, you spend a couple minutes in the morning, maybe before you get dressed and showered and head out to work or whatever it is that you do. But then, it's something that you can also kind of carry with you throughout the day. And so a lot of times I also recommend to people that maybe you read the question in the morning, but you don't actually do the journaling until the evening. You kind of marinate on it all day. So back to step 2. So step 2 is about self-love and self-acceptance. So when you take away all those limits, all those blocks, if you also, I think especially as women, this is something we get stuck in, is what's our label, what's our role, what's our job, what does society expect of us? And so, after I take care of my kids and make the meals and clean the house and go to my job and then I'll worry about me. And by the end of the day, we're tired and we don't have time or energy, even when the weekend comes around. We a lot of times don't give ourselves that permission to go ahead and be us and do us and just do what it is that we want to do or we're called to do. We're out of energy. And so on the next page, what I want you guys to do is just reconnect with who you are and what it is that you love, and it's just the essence of you, right? And so that can be, I want it to be a variety of things. So I don't want it to just be your hobbies. I don't want it to just be family and friends and duties and jobs. You can put, there's plenty of space on this page. You can write all of those ideas, all of those pieces, because you are all of those things, right? You have all those jobs, you have all those duties, you have all those roles, but there's also more to you than that. And so, it can be, what is your favorite color? Do you even know? Sometimes I talk to women and I'm like, what is your favorite color? I'm like, I have no idea. Right? And on one level, it's hilarious. And on another level, it's incredibly sad. And on another level, it's super real for a lot of us, that we spend so much time thinking and worrying about other people and other things and all of the things that we're supposed to be doing that we forget about the most important person of all. And that's ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, there's nothing left to give at some point to all of these other people and entities that we have committed to. And so this step is all about remembering who you are and accepting who you are, regardless of your weight or your gray hairs or your wrinkles or your marital status or whatever, wherever you're at with your career. This is not about self-shaming. This is not about, goals that never happened, bucket lists that got forgotten. This is not about any of that negativity. This is all about love. Love. It's about loving yourself in all your pieces and all your parts, and even just remembering who and what they are without judgment. Really honestly, it's not with good judgment or bad judgment. It's without judgment. It's about just who are you? And that's where we're going to start. So that's step 2. Step 3